Hey guys, it's Felicia, aka Miss Hot Mess and her randomness. So, this video is being done via the dark. I'm driving, like usual. What's new on that aspect? But, so, my mental state right now is kind of, yeah. So, it's a combination of worn down, don't have balance, over-extremed, overcompensating, trying to deal with financial insecurities, take a lot on at once. Thank goodness in regards to my sobriety, a drink or a drug is not going to fix the problem. It really isn't. Like, I will say the one thing about my primary job right now is that I'm kind of reminded about a lot of things and why I'm grateful that I am sober. But at the same time, I'm literally hurting. Like, I am like a lot of people out there right now that are barely surviving, and like that's just a fraction of the shit in my head right now. Like, I know a drink or drug is not gonna fix, like, basically, first off, if I decided to start doing drugs again or start drinking again, like, the money aspect of my life that's already, like, barely holding on, like, where would I get the money, like, to, one, still stay barely afloat? Like, I'm literally barely floating. Where would I get, I would be drowning, like, straight on drowning. Like, there would be no, like, everything that I have would basically be being either put into me by drugs, or I'd be buying booze, or if I wasn't buying booze, I would probably be 99% sure I'd be flirting with people at the bar to pay for my drinks, and then I'd be selling my morals and like basically just feeling like shit about myself, like, when, like, the next day, even if I didn't physically hop on someone or whatever, like, actually, like, have intercourse to basically pay for said drinks. But, like, still, like, basically, even, like, going on the mindset of being, like, fucking with someone's head just to have them pay for my drinks, that's like, would eat at me. But, like, I just, honestly, like, I feel like shit. Like, I feel like, honestly, like, I'm going nowhere in life. I truly fucking feel like this. And, like, one of the conversations I have with customers that especially ones that drink or that are buying alcohol, is, you just turn, like, I'll joke and, like, I'll say, you just turned 21 yesterday, right? They're like, I wish 40 something years ago, or whatever. That just happened to be someone's statement today. And then I'll ask the question, I'm like, would you want to go back to being 21 and just be 21? Or would you want to go back with the mindset of the information you have today? And, like, would you also want to change anything? Or would you want to ride out the ride, like, that you had? And a lot of people will say that they wish that they go back with the information that they have today. And there might be not everything, but there might be some key, like, points that they would love to change and everything like that. And I can honestly say, and I've said this multiple times, is that, like, it's not the 21 age bracket that I would love to go back to. Like, it's almost legit, like, a teenager. Like, I can pretty much, like, do the time frame of when I can see my life turning not for the better, where I would literally stifle everything. And ironically, it's pre my coma, but after my diabetes. And and also there was, like, family issues attached, like the family abuse and things like that. And like, it was all wrapped around that time frame. So I would love to literally go back to, like, the late 80s, and with the information that I have, because I was about 8, it'd be 88 is when I would be 8. And I would love to go back with the mindset of knowing what information I have today about how my life has played out. And now, hypothetically, like, I wouldn't be wanting to directly change the things, but this time, making sure, because I, like many people out there, their parents or their loved ones would be like I tell my niece all the time, I'm like, if you can save up your money and buy a house as soon as you can, do it. Like, save your money, don't buy the squishies and things like that. The girl loves squishies. She absolutely loves squishies. And she wants to be on my channel and everything like that, and I refuse to put her on the channel. Simply because she's not 18. She's not my child. She, basically, she's a minor, so, that's my huge thing. She wants to be on it so bad, but I'm like, no. Then I'm like, also, Auntie's content's not really the best. So, yeah. But, so, basically, yeah, there's been a few I would love to go back, tell myself, here are the hard facts. You do with what the information you want. If you choose to make the same mistakes again, then we're destined and everything like that. Because I kind of have these thoughts, being my life's kind of already on, my life's been written. But here's the thing is, though, there's these key points of my life that already been written. No matter which path and everything, and like I said, I've said I'm a Marvel fan. So Marvel's currently dealing with the multi-universe in phase 4 apparently, and straight across the board in all the multiverses that I exist, I'm pretty sure that I'm always going to be a diabetic. There's no way around that one. That I'm going to be an alcoholic and an addict. Here's the key factor. Will I get sober? Will I not get sober? How much damage will I do? Will I be an alcoholic and an addict who happens to know what their family issues are and be aware of them and honestly make a conscious effort of never doing it, not to basically make someone else feel good, but just to keep myself sane. And what I mean by that is, a lot of children of alcoholics and addicts, a lot of them eventually, by the time they're 18, whose parents are in the halls, would have gone to their first meeting and everything like that. So meaning that, I have an aunt that has 30 years of sobriety. I had an uncle that had 20-something years of sobriety. I had an uncle who did not get sober. I have an aunt that I'm not really sure what her deal is, to be honest, but I know for a fact she's not completely sober, so it is what it is. I have a father who I'm taking his inventory as an alcoholic. His father was an alcoholic. My mother, who can socially drink, straight up, this woman can socially drink. She bought a 18-pack from QVC, these wine thingies. The woman's had 4 of them, and it's been in the house for 2 months. So, yeah, if she was an alcoholic, at least anything like I was, those things would have been gone in probably the first couple of days. If that. Probably would have made it the first day and a half. I might even be just talking a lot of smack or whatever. But, okay, back to my thing is, though, that, would I have, knowing that others were in the program, things like that, would I've done things knew what my path was going to be, just never had the bad. So there's all those things. I can't say for sure in every single multi-universe of my life that basically I was going to get arrested. If that was going to be my bottom or whatever. I can't say those things. But, there's these pivotal points of, being... that I'm just, would I have been a mother in one universe? Because I've not been a mother in this one. There's all these things, but, there's been a lot on my mind lately, and a lot of it has to do with, I ran into people I went to high school with who have kids, and I don't. So that makes me kind of feel like shit. Then I run into people that have, like, their shit all together. Like, I barely have my shit together. And I've clearly stated that, like, I was 31 years old when I finally started taking responsibility in my life. I was an absolute late bloomer. So again, like, going back in time, if I could, like, those would have been things I would have told myself, like, do well in high school, like, don't fuck up, don't get fucking your health, like, don't ride on the coattails of your diabetes, blah, 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 like, all these, like, little minor fucking things, and, like, some people are like, don't worry about the past, just live in the day, da-da-da-da, but this is where my head's at, like, being like, I'm legit 41 years old and busting my ass for barely fucking functioning lifestyle right now. And it sucks. It absolutely fucking sucks. Like, I'm legit barely surviving financially. Like, it's there, but that's the sad part. I graduated with an associate's in business management and marketing. I legit was on an honor society. I'm not that fucking dumb. Like, I can school most people in retail, essentially in management, but I'm not taken seriously. Because here's the best part, and I will gladly admit this: you stick me in certain atmospheres, I'm going to adapt to those atmospheres. So you put the 2 and 2 together on that one. I just don't know. Like, it is what it is. But, like, today, I currently feel like an absolute failure. And then basically it doesn't help that I have fucking the ex that is fucking, like, making me feel like all I am is a piece of meat. Like, he's not the first one, nor, like, the last one. And then, like, that makes me reevaluate the relationships that I've chosen and, like, I've taken part in, because I was self-seeking and I was settling for less. Like, every single one of my fucking exes, and I'm not saying ex-boyfriends, I'm saying my exes, because in all honesty, like, I think the longest one was legit 5 months, and that was a couple years ago. That is the longest. Prior to that was, like, a few months. And they've all, like, never been more than actual, like, yeah, the one that was 5 months, like, he treated it like we go on dates or like, go out, but, like, I was more of a status for him because I was younger, so it made him look, but whatever, it is what it is. And I had some very nice times with him. I will gladly admit that. He was the only one that actually took me out to go do things, and I'm just tired of being the girl for the bedroom more than anything else. But, like, it's just, yeah, this was a, yeah. So I just needed to share that, because here's the deal. This is what happens when I hit a depression moment. So it's not just I have alcoholism and addiction depression, or depression, seasonal depression, or the fact of just regular depression. I have diabetic depression. Like, I have, like, the gambit of depressions, meaning that, like, almost anything and everything can throw me into depression, but I really always put on a great front. When I'm at work, I try to be all happy and cheerful and put on a fake show. And, like, when I'm around other people, like, I'll bitch and shit, but at the same time, I believe I put a great front on, and those who really know me in person can tell a little bit different. And that's the thing, is, like, I'm just trying to make people aware of that. Sometimes those people that seem okay aren't really okay. And honestly, you guys are my outlet right now. Like, I really don't have a lot of people to talk to about this shit. Yes, a therapist would be fine, but that's not the point of this. It's meaning, like, I do not feel or trust others, because I got fucking damaged goods all written on me. guys, other girls, my family, like, they've all, like, added to the damage freaking gambit. And, it sucks. It, like, sucks that I have trust issues and I want to trust people, but, like, the problem is, though, humans like to be self-centered, and they claim to be there for you, but when shit hits the fan, they're not always there. And that's how I feel. So, my feelings are not facts, but right now, my feelings feel fucking pretty damn real, and they hurt, and they suck. And what I'm really, really grateful for is I'm not going to drink or drug. This is all temporary bullshit that I'm going through. Gratitude right now. I'm grateful that I have a job. I'm grateful that I'm sober. I'm grateful that my mother's still alive. I'm grateful that my brother's still alive. I'm grateful that my brother gave me a niece and a nephew. I'm grateful that I have family that is out there, that even though if I don't talk to them all that much. I'm grateful that I live in a state that actually has some pretty damn great hospitals. I'm grateful that my friend's mom's doing well. I'm grateful that that distant cousin is a fighter, and can bring joy to other little kids and show them that there's hope. I'm grateful for the fact that I have made it through the day. I'm grateful that it's been over 10 years since I last picked up a drink or a drug. And I'm grateful that today, when I screw shit up, I know I did it, and it's me, not anything else, and that I can fix me. I just have to do it slowly but surely. Sometimes quicker than others. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. I hope you all have a great night. Bye.